Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shadows of New York. We're in COVID, apparently.
Yep.
Well, let's see what parts of the city are alive in the middle of the plague. Alright, we have
Aristocratic
aristocratic
taste.
taste. All this malaise spreading through the boroughs is putting me in a weird mood. Seems like I can't outrun it. So maybe I'll intensify it instead? Smallpox hospital, here I come. That sounds... A familiar smile. Took just 2 days for the city to go all the last man on Earth. Probably won't have a better chance to soak in the atmosphere. I don't... That one sounds uncomfortable as fuck.
Yep.
So I'll say familiar smile. If someone asked me right at this moment how to define the meaning of the word eerie, I'd look them straight in the eye and say, just take a look around, idiot. Yeah, it's like liminal space or some shit, you know.
Yeah.
But with the exception of a few stray dogs, there's no one around to ask. This isn't the New York I've come to know. I can't help but perceive it as... artificial? Real, but with an uncanny apocalyptic quality. Like a citywide roleplay of some trashy post-apo foot. Like I was, Will Smith in I Am Legend? Hell, this is probably the first time anybody's thought of I Am Legend in the last 10 years. The film version, anyway. I keep walking the empty streets until suddenly...
Hey, Julia! Julia!
the streets reveal themselves as less empty than I previously thought. Charlie? Sheesh, been a long time.
What a happy-looking dude. Goddamn. Julia, why are you so stupid?
This dude looks like you would see his face on a box of cookies or something.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not the line I'd choose to open a touching reunion with. The last time we met, he was working at Karma Circle, one of those vegan places that pride themselves on hiring workers with disabilities. Went there for the first time 2 years ago or so with Dakota. Charles was there as our waiter. He heard us arguing about something stupid and rushed to Dakota's defense. And in Charlie's mind, the best defense is a merciless offense. He roasted my formal clothes, silly mannerisms, general behavior, and specific arguments so ruthlessly. Dakota had a 10-minute long laughing fit. The manager overheard him and apologized. But I didn't mind. I've always liked underdogs who can stand their ground. We even became
Goddamn,
online
dude
friends.
comes over and immediately starts roasting your ass.
Yeah. Look at you fucking vampire chick wannabe. Look at you. What are you doing? You wearing all black? Are you supposed to be emo or goth? What is this?
People are getting sick. You're irresponsible. I need to take you home.
I was just headed there, Charlie. No need to worry about me.
But I was worried. You never answer my messages these days.
Yeah, it's not exactly an option right now, is it? Especially during the day. If you have to contact me, you need to do it through Dakota. I've decided not to use smartphones anymore. You know, to keep my head clearer and all.
I think you just got tired of breaking them. You're always so clumsy. The screen was always cracked. You were always thinking a lot while your hands were doing something stupid.
As I said, ruthless.
Goddamn, yeah. Is Dakota good? You still gal pals? Gal pals?
We are. Very good, gal pals.
That's good. You aren't practical. You're a mess, girl. You need someone close to take care of you.
Psh, come on. Said the guy who still lives with his mom.
Yep, we're the same. That's how I know.
He says that with such an innocent smile and so much conviction. I feel thoroughly owned. No use fighting back, switching to sincerity mode. It's just that, don't tell her this, but I'm not sure if we're making each other happy, and that worries me, like, a lot, you know?
Ha! That's because you're being stupid.
My God,
Again.
you're right! Hey, I'm being honest now, don't be mean.
I didn't say you're stupid, but you're being stupid. There's a difference, stupid.
Guess that's something your mom says all the time, huh?
When you're in your head for too long, you always trip over a glass of water or break your phone. That's when they call you stupid. When you argue or when you joke. That's good. That's progress.
I guess.
See? You're not stupid. You get it. Oh yeah. Are you still a journalist?
Me? No, they fired me.
Good.
Good? Seriously?
Yeah, Mom reads a lot of Lodestar sometimes, says it's trash. I'm happy you're not trash.
Why does she read it? Whatever. Thank you. That means a lot. And how is Karma Circle? You still working there?
Nah, they fired me.
Oh. Devilishly
good.
because of the virus?
Don't know. There's a new boss. Stupid guy. Doesn't like me.
Hope you didn't call him stupid to his face. He throws me an impish side glance
He
and moves his
absolutely
eyebrows
did.
up and down with comedic timing.
But I did.
I snort uncontrollably. Shit, Charlie, you're unbelievable. And how is your mom?
She's sick. Doesn't want me to come by her room. She sent me out to the pharmacy to get her medicine, you know.
Fuck, I hope it's not serious.
It's stupid. We all take care of each other, but we can't even see each other, you know?
Now I feel like trash for wanting to complain about my own troubles. You doing good?
Yes, I'm strong.
He poses like a macho man. I laugh.
You stay strong too, Julia, and write something from time to time.
No promises. Hey, if I'm forced to be an asshole to Dakota and we stop being gal pals, will you forgive me?
Let me think.
An exaggerated thinker pose. I swear this dude.
No.
Jax, lay down. I can't see the screen. Then he turns away and disappears into the night. I swear, I don't know how to handle this guy. He always has to have the final word, even against a vampire. That's probably why I still respect him so much. Oh well. Time to follow suit and make myself scarce.
I like that guy.
Yeah, that was nice. And hopefully that gave a bit of coherence with her and Dakota. I want them to work the shit out. The time comes for me to meet up with Kadir, and hopefully D'Angelo too. So yeah, surprisingly, D'Angelo was the last of the group that we meet.
Yeah.
Because we met Agathon, Hope, Tamika, and fuck.
Well, we didn't meet Agathon.
Well,
we
right,
found
no,
Trail.
we didn't actually meet Agathon. The last position on my list. This better be good.
And that is D'Angelo's agency.
Looks like a dump. Bleh.
Perfect for the clan of the hidden.
I thought he wasn't hidden. I thought he was missing, and to be honest, I kinda expected the worst. Why would we look for him in the most obvious place?
I've been asking around and I've got a hunch. Just trust it and start looking.
Fine. Who is D'Angelo, anyway?
He's a good man, a useful man, but it took me time to get used to him. He takes sleuthing very, very seriously.
He fucking narrates his sleuthing experience.
Yep. His thing is acting like an idiosyncratic noir detective. I heard it helps him cope with something, but I never felt comfortable tackling the subject.
Yep. Doesn't sound too quirky by this city's standards. Wait, what is that? There's a rat on the floor, frozen in an unnatural position. Weird shit.
Examine it.
Despite my disgust, I picked the rodent up.
Now that's what being an investigator is all about. Leave no stone unturned.
Shut up, this is so gross.
What have you found out?
I take a close, hard look at the rat. It's alive, but from what I see, he's just stretching out and, like, grinding his teeth without a care in the world?
That's called bruxing. Or
What?
bruking. When a rat chatters its teeth, that's bruxing. He's not acting panicked or aggressive, so I guess he's just happy.
I look at its face. I don't know, his eyes keep coming out of the socket and going back in. It looks disgusting, like he's in a lot of pain.
That's plonking, I believe. Boggling. So he's boggling. He must be really content.
Why do you know these rat terms? How does he know so much about... Never mind. I'm getting an eerie feeling. This is weird, man. I have a feeling there's kindred hiding nearby weird.
My thoughts exactly.
Kadir slowly approaches a secluded corner of the room.
And there it is.
He kicks a pile of clothes lying on the floor.
I'm just a corpse. Leave me alone. Lucky for you, we're all corpses here, D'Angelo. You're among friends.
Clumsily, drunkenly, the pile of clothes transforms into an unkempt man who looks like he's suffering from some sort of skin disease. Can't wait to see
a
what...
true friend. Oh, he grew a beard.
Huh.
Or did he always have a beard?
I think he always had a beard, but he was like at a weird angle, so he looked like a bum beard, you know?
Yeah. A true friend would just bury me. Unlucky for you, we're all that kind of friends. Lucky, unlucky, schmucky my ass. How do you guess I was in here? See, I've been asking around for the past few days. What I've learned is that for reasons that can be best described as nebulous, you've made quite a few enemies since last year.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
And one thing that caught my interest is how everyone has it on good authority that your place was raided. A few times without you being found, yet nobody assumed responsibility for these acts.
Hell, doesn't this den always look like it was just raided? Can't blame anyone for making an educated assumption.
I had a hunch these might be more than rumors. See, it looks like a convenient coincidence when everyone hears something that makes them look the other way. And coincidences are for fools.
Well, you got my number. And you see my ugly mug right in front of you. So I guess it's no use playing dumb, I suppose.
Agreed. You seriously spend all these weeks holed up in here. Is the hunger not getting to you?
Got a lot of critters around this area. And, we become chums. Some of these rats actually got addicted to the kiss. They come to me every night acting like coke hounds begging for it.
So that's why the rat was stretched out and just like boggling and gnashing.
It was having the best time of its life.
Been getting them drunk just to get some rush out of feeding on them. Feels a bit like slathering a horribly burned piece of pizza in ketchup. But in this situation, I'll take what I can get, you dig?
It's so gross, I fail to keep my poker face. He notices.
So, who's the dame?
Julia Sawinski, a detective investigating Baron Callahan's death.
He raises his head for a short while to stare in Kadir's eyes and treat him with a vulgar snicker.
A phooey. So somebody has finally put the old man on ice. Whoever did it, did the world a huge favor.
Absolutely, but I've got orders to establish who that was, and I've been stumbling in the dark for the past few days. We need your help.
I'll be damned. Your sleuth skills must really not be up to par if you're begging a bum for help.
It's an unusual case.
How so?
It's extremely political.
Phooey. I asked, how is it unusual?
It feels the game was rigged against me from the start, like I'm bumbling around and achieving nothing while everyone laughs behind my back.
Geez, you sound hopeless, kiddo. Have you ever read a Chandler book? That's how it always is. Just do your best, endure the embarrassment, and hope that you stumble on the answer by accident.
He accidentally lets a metal flask in his hand slip out and fall to the floor, then struggles to pick it up. Kadir can't bear to watch.
God, what happened to you, Johnny? I've never seen you this low before.
Stress-related disorders causing disruption in my routine is what I think a shrink would say. Happens when a lot of shady folks are out to put a stake through your chest.
Help us out. Tell us what you know, and we might be able to help you in return.
Yeah, I respect that where it's due, miss. But I think it's going to be the other way around. I ain't telling the two of you shit, pardon my French, until I know I can count on some protection. Johnny. Don't you, Johnny, me, Kadir allies, I know your level, but I also know that your honor is one of the few things you care about. You want me to endanger myself, you put it on the line for me. And that's that. You either promise to extend your protection to me, or the moment you step away from here, I sneak away into the sewers, and that's the last time you'll ever see me.
Kadir shoots me a weary sideways glance. I know, he drives a hard bargain.
Yeah, especially for someone whose sense of self-worth does not exactly appear to be sky-high at the moment.
Maybe, but I do value my own life, quite a lot. Thank you very much, friends.
Kadir sighs.
Alright, but 3 months from now, or the moment Prince Panhard tells me it's no longer possible for the court to offer you safety without compromising its principles, you're on your own. No negotiations. That's the only deal I can strike with you. Take it or leave it.
D'Angelo scratches his head, grunts loudly, tugs on his mask, and stands up.
That's Jake with me, big fella. I might have strong opinions about Panhard, but hell, I'm sitting on dynamite. I'll take what I can get.
Who else in New York would we rather rely on? You want me to call the mayor?
My opinions about the prince aren't that bad. So, what do you good folks want from me?
Who wants you dead?
Starting the interrogation with a tricky one. Wouldn't I like to know? Step up, Johnny. You seem to be forgetting how quid pro quo works. Wouldn't I like to know? Won't cut it. Also, Beanie says hell no.
Yeah.
What can I tell you? That warlock Agathon, or whatever his name is, presumed dead. Tamika, MIA, with SI on her back, so possibly KIA by now. Hope that kook? Hidden in her office under Vander Weyden's skirt. Around the time they started having trouble, some rough-looking streetwise kindred started hanging around at my usual spots. Didn't take me long to connect the dots.
Wait, what's the connection between you and those three?
Ever since last year, folks started hiring us for various gigs, some even trying to get us to join their coteries. All of these opportunities were rather short-lived. However, the delicate tightrope act of working for various employers made us fully aware there's an intrasect alliance in the NYC, kindred from both sides often working at the same goals without knowing it. The moment we started figuring it all out, a cleanup crew went downtown. I know the serious warlock boy sniffed something out in his own backyard, but then poof, he disappeared. Then I lost all contact with Hope and Tamika, and Tamika went AWOL. I hope they're doing fine, and they didn't snitch on me to anybody.
They are, and they didn't. They didn't even tell me you guys knew each other, so I think you're safe.
One moment, can I grab water?
Okay.
Wait a second. Why were you milking him for intel, kiddo?
I found a list of 4 names on Callahan's remains. You could probably guess what they were.
I got the picture.
There we go.
Yeah, Christ almighty.
I heard it was a list of freelancers, potential associates, probably prepared by Carter Vanderweyden.
My money's on him being involved. But I smell bullshit. Have you any idea who might have done the boss in? Any more clues?
None at all. That's where we went. That's where we want you to come in, friend. Investigate the murder scene the only way you know how. Tell us what you think. Guide Julia in the proper direction.
D'Angelo sizes me up, scratching his head.
Sure, whatever. I'll try my best, kiddo. Lead the way.
I'll drive you there, or at least as close as possible. I wouldn't be welcome that deep in Anarch territory. Just clean yourself up a bit, Johnny. I just had my upholstery cleaned earlier this week.
Oh, after dropping us off at the same place Catherine introduced me to Mia, Kadir quickly drives
Car
away.
interior jump scare.
Here we are.
His corpse is still on the floor.
Yeah, whatever, I guess.
Swell, classic closed room mystery. Let me take a look.
He starts walking around the office, carefully taking in every element.
Sorry, you're saying you're basically nobody, but you can simply call Catherine Weiss and have her on Open Sesame and Anarch crib for you. Don't know, sure sounds like somebody to me.
Don't misunderstand. I only met her during the course of this investigation. Everyone's basically been treating me like dirt wherever I go, and I'm only acknowledged enough to legitimize this sham.
Lord Castlereagh.
Now that was an abrupt interruption. I was busy sharing, damn it. Excuse me? He's pointing at the painting of the man overseeing this entire office.
I'm a murderer on the way. He had a mask like Castlereagh. Very smooth he looked, yet grim. 7 bloodhounds followed him.
That sounds like a code. He seems to have completely switched his modus operandi upon seeing the murder scene. He's in his own little world, and his behavior has become much more machine-like, erratic. I, still don't follow.
I never knew the old Irish coot was in the Napoleonic era, but then again, I've no idea what his exact age, of course. So maybe that's when he lived, or was born. Anywho.
Pay minimal attention to me, alright? Who am I looking at here?
Right, that's one Lord Castlereagh, born as Robert Stewart, a British Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs at the beginning of the 18th century. Incredibly influential, incredibly hated. That's one fella about Castlereagh, and he'd tell you he was a man who destroyed Napoleon for good, the man who shaped British politics for ages, the man who built foundations for European unity at Vienna. Ask another fella and he'll tell you he was the man who destroyed the Irish Parliament, the man who cracked down on any possibility of reform and then supported the cavalry massacring peaceful protesters.
God damn. He's spouting these facts like a computer. Is that the hint of a detective's photographic memory?
I have to say, it's downright perverted for an Irishman to put up Castlereagh's portrait in his office. Definite proof that our victim was sick in the head. As if we needed more evidence there.
No, he's probably just a weird racist even to his own people. Anyway, that's all the time we have today. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.